Hey everyone, this is Stephanie. I'm here to share with you a swap that I'm doing at Creating the Crafty Life. This month I joined a altered basket swap. The theme for it was flower garden, and we could use any basket that we wanted as long as it wasn't paper and it had to be at least 5 to 6 inches in diameter. We had to use light colors, and then we also had to fill it with flowers for our partner. And my partner for this is Misty. Hey Misty! So let me share with you what I created for her. This is the inside of the basket. I Mod Podged some Tim Holtz tissue paper all along the inside and the bottom, and then I sprayed it with my Lindy's, let's see here, Alpine Ice Rose, and I also used, this is my favorite color, Opal Sea Oats. So that's what I used for the inside, and then, whoops, we're stuck, okay. I crocheted a doily, and it was white, and it was just so bright in there, so I sprayed it with those same two colors, and then I glued it down, and then once I was looking at it inside the basket, I don't know why I didn't look at it before I glued it down, but I was like, oh wow, that's really bright. So then I toned it down with some gesso. So I hope that works. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does that look okay? So, and then I added this trim, which I got from Joann's, and then I sprayed that with the Opal Sea Oats. And I also added some Wink of Stella to the top, but you can't really make it out with this lighting, but in person you can really see it, and it's pretty glittery. Yeah, you really can't see. Then I also added some tissue tape to the handles just to give it just to make it more sturdy, because this is wicker and it was cracking, so it's pretty good now. So then for the outside, here, let me just see if, yeah, I can lay it down like that. So for the outside, I made this fence first, and I did that just with chipboard and some paper from my scraps. It had like some stitching and some words and some flowers on it. So I inked up the edges using my tea dye ink. And then before I laid that down, though, I glued some dried moss behind it to give it some dimension, and then I put that all throughout, as a filler to just make it more cohesive throughout. So then I started with the side cluster first, and let's see. Actually, no. What I did first was I laid down this lace. And this lace was gifted to me by my mom. She used to sew our dresses and clothes and make our hair pieces and stuff when we were little. And she doesn't anymore, but she still had a whole bunch of it. So the last time that she came to visit, she gave it to me, and I was so excited. So this lace, this is like 20 or 25 years old. So it's kind of vintage. So, and then I added this trim from my stash, and it matched perfectly. And then okay, so then after that was done, and I laid down the fence, then I started on this cluster, and these flowers, let's see, this peachy pink one, this one, and this one, along with the green leaves and this spray, are from a parchment flower cluster, that I got from Craft Supplies for You. I love these flowers. They look so shabby and really gorgeous, and they're just really, really pretty. So I used those there, and then this is a Recollections flower. This flower and this flower are from my stash. This is a Wild Orchid Craft flower. This little flower and this little flower right here behind the bee, those are from the same parchment flower cluster. So I got actually I used some more flowers on the other side. There were about 6 of these roses, and then 6 leaves, and then this, all in the same cluster. So I took those apart and I put them there. And then the side didn't look full enough to me when I was looking at the front of the basket. It didn't look even to the other side when I was done, so I actually ended up adding more leaves to the back. I have this white Recollections leaf, which you can't see it at this lighting either, but I added Wink of Stella to that too, so that's pretty glittery. And this is a tea rose from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then this is a Michael's butterfly from like their $2 bin, and I just shabbed it up with gesso. I did that to all of the flowers. These butterflies right here I won in a giveaway from Creating the Crafty Life, And this believe is a wood veneer from Michaels that I painted with the parchment color, and then I used my frontage on it. This is a Prima resin, which I sprayed with the Opal Sea Oats. And then here are some more of those flowers from my stash. These are also from my stash. Here's another one from that spray. And there's another one from my stash. Here's the rest of those flowers. There's a rose there. There's a little rosebud in the back right there. And then that spray. And then, let's see, here are some white Recollections leaves, and then I attached the butterfly to that, so that when you're looking at it from the front, you know, it looks all even. So that's the basket. I hope that she likes it. And then I made some flowers to go inside, as well as I'm going to add some other flowers, some paper flowers and parchment flowers and stuff like that. But I made some puffy flowers, you know, Vicky's puffy flowers. So here are those. And then I did another version, one less puffy, which I followed Gisella's tutorial. You know, she's lavish laces, and so I made like less puffy ones. This one, this is a crocheted little doily that I put on top, and then a Recollections button. Here's another one with just a flat back in the middle. Here's one with a little mini doily there that I made. There's that one with a Recollections button. This one, I used the tattered floral die, and then I have a, you know, flower center in the middle there. Here's a black one. And then I made some t-shirt flowers. And I used the tattered floral die for these as well. Here's an olive one. I really like this one. And then here's a white one. And here's a paper one that I made. And then I made some doilies for her, which these little mini ones, I followed Tutu Amy's tutorial, and I'll put the link to that below. It's really easy. The last time that I had crocheted before I made these was when I was a little girl with my mom, and then I was like, you know what, I want to make some doilies. And so I just followed her tutorial, and here you have it. So it takes a little bit of practice, but her tutorial is pretty good, and you can see everything. So I made those, and then I also made these doilies for her, which this tutorial is from a lady named Crochet Jewel, and I'll put the link to that below too. So that's what I made for her. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think, and have a great day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.